Hey beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I'm so excited to be back with you again to share the June 2020 Beads of the Month Club I received. This is the Double Hot and Trendy Club. It's one of 6 different types of Beads of the Month clubs that they offer. And this is part of the rotating option where you can rotate through all 6 of those clubs month after month, which I come back here and share. And I also have the Findings Companion Pack for this month, which is a $12.95 add-on if you are an existing Beads of the Month subscriber. Now, my package was a little bit larger than normal, and I was wondering why. And when I opened it up, I saw this really nice note. So it's hard to believe, but it's been 2 years since I have been getting the Beads of the Month clubs and actually sharing them here with you guys. And I know I'm always sharing how great their customer service is. And this is just another example. So I wasn't expecting this at all. They sent a gift for being a member for 2 years. Let's open this up. So not only did they send, look at these. Oh my goodness. These are Swarovski butterfly pendants, absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna hold that up so you can see the light going through there and the faceting. Wow. So they sent 2 of these, which I wasn't expecting, and also this very handy reusable bag. Here's the whole thing here. Really nice size, great like for groceries, carrying your crafts with you, all that stuff, and lovely purple color. So that was a really nice surprise. Thanks, guys. And then now getting into the beads, we'll look at this last. You can see the theme that I received this month is called Antique Floral, and this is the double club. They have both single and double sizes of all their clubs, and I do encourage you to check out their website to find out more information about each of those and which one is right for you. I do have a coupon code. It's OPAL10 if you'd like to save 10% off the first month of your first club if you'd like to try them out. And I have, of course, a playlist of 2 years worth of unboxings that you can check out as well. If you sign up with my code, you may be put on the same rotation as me if you sign up for the rotating club. However, the theme may change a little bit depending on their stock levels, but they will try to match you with what I received that month. So with this month being hot and trendy, it is geared more for you adventurous beaders, people who are trying to think outside the box, use different shapes, colors, things that stretch you creatively. Let's turn this over and see more about our color scheme. Oh my goodness, look at all these beautiful beads. So here you can see there's 8 different containers, and every month you get a cohesive theme. The double hot and trendy is $39.95 a month plus shipping, and then the single, which would be the same number of containers, just half the amount of beads, is $22.95 a month plus shipping. Let's take these out and look at everything one by one so we can get a closer look at what was sent. The first item on our list is the pastel gray 1 bead, and you can match these containers up by the label that is on the package. As you can see, it lists the quantity that we have here in grams or pieces, and then the retail price, so you can see that you do save a little bit over retail cost by buying these through the club and letting them pick them out for you. So here's a closer look at all the beads in this container. There are a ton in here, and I've said it before, but these containers are deceiving. Even with the single clubs, you do get a lot to work with. So here's a closer look at these 1 beads, and these are similar to the check glass O beads if you've seen those. They are a very flat, slim profile type of bead, good for spacing out certain things and certain designs. This is a more elongated version, so it's like an oval version. I haven't really played with these much. In the past, when I've done some digging around to look for these, it's kind of hard to search for them because when you search, you're looking for 1 bead. So it's hard to get a good search result if you're looking for something to do with them. But I do know that they are good for spacing out other shapes. The wider hole also allows you to pass a wider thread or multiple threads through the hole. So like I said before, it's a more adventurous item. That gray is so pretty. It's a steel gray with a satiny finish and very neutral, so it will go with many different things. The next item on our list are these chalk jet luster gecko beads, 14 grams inside, and they are also in this gray color. You can see these gecko beads have a hole running through the top. They're kind of like mini daggers in a way. They're very teeny tiny and they come to a point at the end. So you can almost use these as you would a small flower petal or a small leaf. You can use these as fringe, just as a few ideas. And that's a beautiful glossy medium gray. And then the next item on our list are these pastel olivine pinch beads. There's 120 pieces in here, so you get a lot to work with. In fact, this is more than enough to make the pinch bead rope necklace tutorial I recently shared. Here's a closer look at that satiny medium olive green tone. And I know last time I did say I would be back with finished jewelry pieces from this club as well, but they've actually requested that I come up with a tutorial to share with you guys based on some of the contents here. So I'll be doing that instead. I'll be coming back later this month with a tutorial sharing with you guys a piece that includes at least one product from this month's selection. I can already tell you, if you've gotten this particular club, look up the pinch bead rope necklace or earrings. You combine those with just some 11O seed beads and you have a pretty cool piece. The next item on our list are these chalk green luster octo beads. There's 50 pieces in here, guys. Look how many that is to play with. Let's say you just use 10 pieces per bracelet or necklace. You could get 5 uses out of these. It's a lot. So this is a 3-hole shape. As you can see, they are octagonal, as the name suggests, 8 sides, and there are the 3 holes that run parallel through the bead. I have used these before in a tutorial, combined with some dagger beads, turned these into a necklace. I think they'd also make a pretty cool center to a floral design, and with the 3 holes, it would make it easier to attach beads around this one and maybe make this into the center of a flower. It's just something coming off the top of my head. I love this pastel blue. It's got a very slight luster on it if you move them under the light, very glossy, and they're not a flat color, which always makes them a little bit more interesting to look at. Then next we have the crystal green luster quadrilentals, and these are a 4-hole bead. Loving the mix of all different types of things in this club. You can get almost anything in this one. So these are something else I've played with recently. I do already have a couple tutorials using these. It's nice to finally be able to say that, and hopefully a lot more to come. These are a flat disc shape. You can see the 4 holes. These are a translucent olive green. You can see the little luster on them too. Also very glossy, and just the slightest little speckling to the color. So it's not just green. There's like little speckles of brown in some of these spots. I think this is a nice addition. And it looks like we're going from our cooler tones here to some of our warmer tones. These colors actually, when all put together, remind me of a tapestry. The next item on the list is pastel dark coral Trinity beads, 14 grams inside this container. So here is a pop of berry red to add to our other colors below. You can see the Trinity beads are also a 3-hole bead. Here is a look at these all together. It's almost like they took 3 seed beads and just stuck them together in this triangular shape. Really interesting. Something I'd like to play around a little bit more with. These could, of course, separate 3 strands of beads in so many different ways. They are kind of a flat profile. As you can see, there's a look at the side. And this one also has that satiny, less shiny finish. We have 2 more containers to look at. These both have the same color and finish, which I happen to be a huge fan of. Beads of the Month Club has sent some of these beads before in the same finish, just different shapes, which is really cool because I'll be able to add these to what I have. Here's another fun 3-hole bead. These are the Cali beads, and the color and finish is called Chalk Full Apricot. So to me, I typically associate these things with food for whatever reason, but they look like little loaves of bread. They looked baked. I just love these so much. You can see this ellipse shape. They're elongated with the 3 holes going through the faces of the beads, and then there is a look at the profile there. The concentration of color is a little bit darker on the faces of the beads where the holes are. And just look at this luster coating all of these beads. To me, it's like a translucent metallic finish. When I say luster, it lets all the color below shine through, but it gives these an almost metallic look and not quite an AB finish, but you do get some hints of like pink and a little bit of blue coming through on some of these. Lots of fun, and I'm leaning towards doing a tutorial with these since I haven't done one yet, so we will see. Stay tuned. And the final container of beads in this month's club are the chock-full apricot UFO beads. Don't these look delicious? And so many in here. Here's that glossy, lustery handful. These have a little bit more white on them. Beautiful caramelly, warm color swirled in there. And this is such a strange shape. This is another one that is going to be a challenge. I was able to find these used in a netting pattern, which was pretty cool, where this side here that sticks out just a little bit more, those were kind of poking out of the netting. Really interesting. These are a chunkier one whole bead, and it's just this shape that makes them more of a challenge. These would be great for bead stringing too. Would add some nice texture if you included them with some other basic round shapes. So that is the last container of beads, just a lot of different things to get you thinking if you're inspired that way. Some people are, some people aren't. I love getting a variety of beads that I didn't purposely pick out on my own because it helps me to stretch my imagination and use things that I may not have originally thought I even liked, for example, and turn them into something that I do like, or explore different ways of using things and thinking outside the box. So I think they did a fantastic job. I have been getting this subscription in its different forms for 2 years, and I would not continue to get it if I didn't like it. This is one of my favorite packages to get every month. So if you like high quality beads, check glass in particular, I'd highly recommend the Hot and Trendy Club if you are more adventurous. They also have the 2-hole club, they have fire polish, even Swarovski crystal, and delicas and seed beads. So something for everybody, really. So I highly recommend you check out their site once again. They also do offer a free monthly patterns page. So on your invoice, you receive a link that changes every month, and that will take you to a website that will provide you with 3 free patterns you can download for that month, which are often for some of these unique shapes. Now finally, let's wrap up this month by taking a look at the Findings Companion Pack. Once again, this is an optional add-on for you existing Beads of the Month subscribers. And as usual, it's nicely organized. We know exactly what we're getting inside. These are the Tiara Cast rhodium plated findings. So we're going with a more silver tone this month. Every month, the color tone changes. It's a great way to build up your collection of high quality findings. And I want to stress high quality. These are findings that do match the quality of the beads they send. So let's give this a flip around, and that is what we can expect to look at. And I will take these out so we can look at everything one at a time. We have 2 clasp sets to look at. A larger and a smaller toggle clasp. One is called the Forged set and one is called the Distressed set. I love these hammered textural details on these clasps. So cool. This is a really interesting shape. You can see that's on both sides of this one. And then there is a look at the other side. That one's smooth on this side and it's got the hammered texture on the other. And same with the toggle. Next up, we have these 2 hammered oval buttons. Very cool. So you could actually use these as a button style clasp. And I was also thinking they'd be kind of cool as components in earrings, especially if you are into wire work. I could see something coming off the bottom and something coming off the top. So in other words, you could use these as connectors as well in some other form of jewelry making. Lovely hammer design that is on both sides. You can see it's nice and thick with a very smooth feel. You can just feel the quality of the Tiara Cast findings. And then we also have a set of the larger and smaller hammered cones. So going along with our theme with the rhodium plated findings and the hammered effect, and you could use these in conjunction with those clasps that you saw just now if you wanted to. And there's a full look at these. Would be great for a multi-strand necklace or bracelet, or something you want to gather up inside there and tuck in nicely. We also have 8 of these 2-inch long eye pins, very nice, sturdy, and durable feeling, and these could be used to gather up those strands, let's say, and use them under those hammered cones if you wanted to. Very practical item to have along with these other findings. And last but not least, a set of 8 5.5mm 19 gauge jump rings. So that is everything, guys, for the June 2020 Beads of the Month Club that I received. Once again, if you also received the Double Hot and Trendy Club, you may receive the Antique Floral, or you may have gotten something different. I know you're going to see all these products over time popping up in finished jewelry and future tutorials. Everything here is absolutely usable for me, and it inspires me to come up with some new things, which is what I'm always trying to do. Once again, don't forget to use that coupon code OPAL10 to save 10% off the first month of your first club if you'd like to try them out. I can't recommend them enough. If you have any questions too, feel free to reach out to their customer service. They will get right back to you. They're awesome, especially if you have any inquiries regarding shipping to your location and things like that. And I hope you guys will stay tuned for a tutorial to come out of these beads. I have no idea what that's going to be yet, but that's part of my fun and part of the challenge, especially right now, that gives me something positive and creative to focus on. I hope you enjoyed checking out this month's club. Please feel free to leave me a comment or a question down below. I always love to hear from you. If you're a current subscriber or past subscriber, let us know about your experience. Maybe let me know what your theme was this month, what you received. And in the meantime, I just hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your day. Hope you're staying healthy and creative. I will see you guys real soon. And as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can check out the information section below this video for links to all my social media handles, recommended products, and my shop and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching.